Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Milwaukee, center fielder Ender Inciarte.
And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Chris Taylor.
And a slider that time as this ball's hammered to deep left field. And that is the definition of a mistake pitch there as this ball is gone. A home run.
First baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Jesus Aguilar is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Sale ready with the 2-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Line towards center field. Marisnick patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Here's Chris Bryant now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting fifth.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. But he'll think better of that idea as he holds on at second with 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Manny Pena. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. LeMahieu ranging into shallow right, and that's the 3rd out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Lays off 1-0. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Drilled on the ground to short. Arcia fields it cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Here's Carlos Correa now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 0-2. Here it comes. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Nolan Arenado. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ball had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Batting fourth.
Here's George Springer. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a line drive. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Hernan Perez. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Hernan Perez.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Ender Inciarte. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. Striding in, Josh Reddick. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Fielder, Josh
Infield in
Reddick.
the overshift here. Now the pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Villar on the grass. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Edwin Encarnacion now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Edwin
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Lifted in the air to center field. Inciarte is there, and they breeze through this half. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Taylor, he'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Chris Taylor.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Here comes the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count. I guarantee he's thinking, I'm going to launch another.
A changeup over the inside corner. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
The first baseman.
Striding in once again, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. At third, Arenado. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. The pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Evan Gattis. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher, Evan Gattis.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Aguilar in foul ground. And that's the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jake Marisnick. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swing and a liner. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Digging in to try it again, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Striding into the box, Carlos Correa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that misses for ball 1. From the stretch. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Hard hit ball to second. VR from shallow right. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that. Digging in now, Keon Broxton. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Manny Pena comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So striding in, Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Perez.
Line, but speared on a hop. LeMahieu relay to first in time, and just like that, the side. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 for him here in this
Leading
one.
up for the Astros, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Broxton looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. Now at the plate, George Springer. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
George Springer.
Hopped up, calling for it. VR. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Josh Reddick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Broxton is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Orlando Arcia.
First delivery to him on the way. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Too high. And it's 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. In now, Jonathan Villar. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game. Here's Ender Inciarte. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. It's up and out of here into the archway.
Now batting, the first baseman.
First pitch on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. Arenado has it. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Keon Broxton. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Digging in, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now here it comes. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Evan Gattis now standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off a bit much.
Throw on to first. 2 gone. Stepping in, Jake Marisnick. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Manny Pena.
Leading up for the Brewers, catcher Manny Pena.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Hernan Perez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnick is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando Arcia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Here he is, falling behind. Another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
Swing and a little tapper. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they. Striding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Line toward right center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Here's Carlos Correa now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Hit hard back up the middle. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Nolan Arenado comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in once again, Jonathan Villar.
For Milwaukee, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Tony Sipp is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 29, Tony Sipp.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone.
Now
1 out.
Center fielder, Ender
Inciarte comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa scoops it up in time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He'll try it again. 3-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Marisnick. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the night. So digging in now.
the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Hector Rondon will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the seventh. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional seventh inning stretch.
Ready once again, George Springer will try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Springer is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
It might be a little off the plate, but he's earned it. He's lived out there the whole game, and yes, the umpire's going to call it.
Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit. Edwin Encarnacion now 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do. Digging in, Chris Bryant. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted into center field. Marisnick is under it. He's got it one away. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. This is on the ground over to first. Backhanded. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Digging in to try it again. Manny Pena. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the innings make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Correa up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
First baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit to first. And he is out on the tag. Stepping into the box, Evan Gattis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to third. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and there are 2 down. Here's Jake Marisnick. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Marisnick.
Now here it comes. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. So stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes ball 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Hit to short. Arcia gloves it. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple. Now at the plate, Hernan Perez.
Leading off for the Brewers, the designated
Joe
hitter,
Smith enters from the pen to start.
Perez. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 38.
Liner towards second, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Springer ranging back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Perez rounds the corner and is headed home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again 1-2, and a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Here's Ender Inciarte.
Center fielder number 12, Ender Inciarte.
He's set. Here it comes. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. At the plate, Chris Taylor. Big game for him so far. He's homered twice and added a triple for good measure. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2. From the stretch, Jesus Aguilar is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. And now a walk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
This one's down to third. Taylor's got it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Fielder, number 4.
Here's George Springer, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers. 8 runs on 12 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base.